Have you ever felt like the day just got away from you? Maybe it's the end of the night and you're asking yourself, what did I get done today? I didn't spend time with God like I wanted to, or maybe you didn't work on yourself and your goals, or maybe you didn't spend time with your friends and family like you had wanted to, and you felt like the day was a total waste. I remember when I started having kids, I realized I'm giving myself in so many directions. I'm going throughout the day retroactively and not proactively. That's when I decided I needed to make some time for myself. And the best time for me was early mornings. I've been waking up at 5 a.m. or earlier for over 10 years now. And I feel like when I win the morning, I can win the day. When I can own the morning, I'm running my day and my day is not running me. And I've noticed that what people think they need is motivation. They think they need motivation to get up early, but it's nowhere to be found. What you actually need is only one thing, and that is a habit to build a morning routine or a morning routine ritual that becomes a habit. So in this video, I'm going to share a couple things that you can do to build a habit so that you can win the morning and win the day, so that you can own the morning and run your day and not feel like your day is running you. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. My name is Lucas Gonzalez. I'm a pastor. I've been in ministry for over 15 years. And today we are talking about building a morning routine habit. This is going to be a good one. Here we go. Before I break down some things that you can do to build a morning routine, I want to just tell you and give you some permission right off the bat. It is going to be messy in the beginning. You're not going to get it perfect on your very first try. I remember when I started building a morning routine years ago, I would wake up in the morning and I would journal, and then I would write my gratitudes, and then I would list 3 things I needed to work on and get done for the day. And then I would spend 30 minutes reading the Bible. I would spend 30 minutes in prayer. Then I wanted to work out. Then I wanted to shower and be ready before my family even woke up. And when I realized there's absolutely too much going on, I can't do it. And if you are trying to do too much too soon, you're going to be stuck and you're not going to make any progress. So here's the best routine that's going to work. It's the one that you can stick to. The best morning routine for you is the one that you can commit to and you can stick to. It's really important. And then for me, I wanted to feel like I was being productive. I didn't want to just set my day up. I wanted to feel like I was being productive first thing in the morning. Even with my devotional time, that's a time where I really be able to gather my thoughts, get my heart right before the Lord. But I would come out of that time and I'd feel like, man, I haven't started my day yet. So I want to share with you a couple things that you can do to build a morning routine habit. All right. So the first thing is a morning routine, I believe, starts the night before. If you read in the Bible, in the Genesis story, it says that there was evening and then there was morning, and that was the first day. And then on day 2, God created this and God created that. And then there was evening and then there was morning, day 3. Are you with me? So here's what I want you to understand. The key to having a great morning is preparing the night before. So what I do is I lay out my clothes in the morning. I lay out my drink in the morning. I've got my car keys out. I'm able to set it all out the night before. That way I don't have to think about it in the morning. A great morning routine starts the night before, and it can take 2 minutes. It doesn't have to be overwhelming. It could take 2 minutes to just set yourself up for success in the morning. Number 2, set a consistent wake-up time. Look at your day, look at your calendar, and decide how much time do you have available. Set a consistent wake-up time and just stick to it. If that's 6 o'clock, if that's 5 o'clock, just pick a time and stick to it. All right? Number 3, I would encourage you to start small and then to scale up. Don't try to eat an entire elephant in one bite. Just start small with a morning routine and then scale up. If you try to do too much too soon, you will get discouraged and you will stop before you make any progress. Okay? So start at night. Set a consistent wake-up time and then figure out how much Start small and then scale up. And then what I would encourage you to do is use accountability tools. You can use trackers. You can use planners. You can put a 30-day calendar on the wall, and every day that you wake up, put a red check mark. Just do something to hold yourself accountable. One of the things that I do, okay, is I show myself on social media in the morning. I'm doing that for myself. It's a way to hold myself accountable, to let people know, or to show up and show people like, hey, I'm waking up in the morning. I'm holding myself accountable to that. All right. And then your morning routine should align with your goals. So for me, I love working out in the morning. That aligns with my goals. And I also, for me, it's time to just clear my thoughts, get in the right headspace. It is as much physical working out as it is mental and spiritual for me. I feel like that time just helps me set up my day. Plan the night before. All right, set your stuff up. Set a consistent wake up time. Start small and then scale up. Use accountability tools and have things that align with your goal in your morning routine. All right, here's a couple things to consider to put in your morning routine. Like, what should I fill my day with? For me, I want to feel productive first thing in the morning. So I don't want to write down my dreams. I want to wake up and I want to get to work. So here are a couple things you can incorporate in your morning routine. Number one is spiritual disciplines. Take a moment to pray and worship God. Even if that's the first 15 minutes of the day, where you take 5 minutes to pray, 5 minutes to listen to a worship song, and 5 minutes to read your Bible. Fill your morning with spiritual disciplines. Another thing that you can do in your morning routine is physical exercise. Get moving in the morning. There is something so powerful about just getting up and getting moving. You will feel like you have accomplished so much if you can just get a sweat, get moving, get something accomplished. You'll feel so good. All right? You can do family time in the morning. If you have no other time and it's just a moment for you and your wife to connect, or me and my wife to connect, if that's what we're going to do, then that is what we're going to do. You can plan your day, or you can plan your week in the morning. For me, one of the things that I do is when I've got the time left in my morning routine is I will look over our personal finances. Hey, how did we do yesterday? Are we on track today? Are we on track this week? These are things that I do that will help me feel like I'm setting my day up for success. All right. And then what thing that can you work on to help you be productive? So I'm not telling you to wake up and get on email and respond to everybody else. I'm telling you, what is a personal project or something that you're working on that you can be productive on, and you can move the ball down the field, or you can move the needle. So you can fill your morning with a spiritual discipline, family time, physical exercise, personal planning, and then personal productivity, or something that you're working on that you're trying to move forward. Start the day, carve out your time, and then fill it with something that makes you feel like you are productive, like you are seeing success early in the morning. Because I know for me, when I do that, if I start my day strong, I feel like I can handle and I'm ready for whatever comes at me throughout the day. All right? Now, I want to share with you my personal morning routine right now. This is, again, it's been over 10 years. It's been messy. It's been good at times. Okay, I try something, I take something away, but here's what I'm doing right now. Every morning I have my alarm set at 4:30. I have a silent alarm on my watch because I don't want to wake up my wife. And then I set my phone to 4:35 because if for some reason I ignore my watch, my phone will vibrate and I always get that one. So I wake up at 4:30. I come out into the kitchen. I set my water out the night before, and I make my pre-workout and my gym drink. Then I put my headphones in and I spend time reading the Bible. Okay, I listen to my 1-year Bible reading plan. I listen to it and I go through it. I put my clothes on, I put my shoes on, and by 4:55, I am ready to walk out the door. I'm at the gym at 5 o'clock. And from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock, I am working out at the gym. Right now, I'm lifting or I'm running. And if I'm lifting or if I'm running, I am listening to something that is productive. I'm listening to an audio book. I'm going through some courses right now, some educational courses. I'm listening to educational courses. I'm listening to a Bible podcast. I'm listening to something that is going to feed and edify my spirit. I'm listening to my Bible. I'm listening to worship music. I'm not taking this time at the gym to start my day productively and then listening to dumb stuff or listening to something that is not going to feed me or fuel me for the day. So I wake up, I read the Bible, I spend time with Jesus, I go to the gym, and while I'm working on my physical body, I am listening to stuff that is going to edify and that is going to build me up. Then anything that comes to mind, I'm just writing it as like a brain dump in my notes. Then when I start my day, I take my notes from my phone, I put it on paper, and then I organize those dots, I organize those tasks, and I start crossing them off one by one when I get to work. I'm home by 6 o'clock. From 6 o'clock to 6:30, every morning I make the kids lunch. I've got 3 kids, I make their lunch. My wife is a teacher. They are up and they are out the door at 6:45. At 6:45, Isaac, I'm getting him ready for school, and then I'm getting ready for the day. I leave the house to get Isaac to school at 7:30. I drop him off and I try at 8 o'clock, and I am trying to be back at my house or start my day by 8 or 8:15. Monday and Tuesday, I am creating and recording content. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I am building curriculum. I am looking at different things. All right. So I'm filming Monday and Tuesday, and then I'm researching, I'm planning, I'm building presentations, or I'm working on my message for the weekend. That's happening Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. By 9 o'clock, I'm ready. I am ready to go. And I've got so much done in my morning. I feel like I own my morning. I've got stuff done. I was productive. And before everybody needs me, hey, Lucas, can you help me out with this? Lucas, can you respond to this email? Can you look at this? I have set up my day and I feel like I've got a clear roadmap for the day. I would encourage you, all right, to have a morning routine and build a morning routine habit. You do not need motivation. Motivation will never be there for you when you need it in the moment. What you need is to be consistent and disciplined until it is a habit. All right? I believe in you. I know that you can do it. Okay? I want to encourage you. Start the night before, win the morning, and win the day. Because when you own the day, you have a good day, you have a good week, you have a good month. That builds and compounds into a great life. And I know that you can do it. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share a comment. Let me know about your morning routine. Until next time, I will see you on the next episode. Live dedicated.